What's up everybody? It's time for a very different, I don't know, slightly different haul video from a book sale that I went to a few months ago. So before I jump into this haul, I do want to give a special thank you, shout out to my Muddy Cold patrons. Thank you for all of your support. I don't know why I said it that way. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to become a Muddy Cold patron, like these lovely people, you can hit that link in the description below. I also put it at the end of the video. I give out early access to stuff that's going to be posted here on my blog, as well as extra behind the scenes videos and car vlogs and all that other extra stuff and chances to get things from concerts, because I've been going to more stuff lately because things are getting a little bit better and more active. If you don't want to support me financially there, you can do the bare minimum of hitting that subscribe button, because I do post stuff. I post things here once to twice a week, so you'll never know when I put things up here unless you are subscribed, especially if I don't hit my schedule date because of reasons which happen. Life happens. So some of you know where I work, and we normally have an annual book sale. It's one of our biggest events every year, and we've had to push it back a few times because of COVID. And normally I don't do these type of hauls from said book sale. I just normally take a picture and post it and promote the book sale. But this time I figured I'd mix it up within all my other haul videos, so it's not always K-pop stuff. And since I got a lot of it, figured I'd show off what I grabbed for very reasonable prices. And this time I didn't buy any books. I bought a butt ton of movies, which is something I don't need, but there's a lot of things that I don't need, but they make me happy. So I'm just gonna start with one stack and move forward, I guess. So a lot of these are Blu-rays, lots of horror stuff. I was just surprised how many horror DVDs there were this year. Normally I don't buy a lot of DVDs from the book sale. I buy maybe 2 or 3 books and movies all together, and maybe I'll come out with I don't know, 5 to 6 things, but this time I got a stack. So let's start with a classic, the 35th anniversary of the Rocky Horror Picture Show Blu-ray. Most people know about this movie, so I'm not going to dip into it too much, but it is a horror musical that just gained a huge cult following over the years, and of course it stars the fabulous Tim Curry. So I don't own this, so I figured I might as well, snag it, add it to my collection, especially because it's only $2. I think all the Blu-rays are $2. So yeah, so now I have Rocky Horror Picture Show. By the way, I'm sure most, if not all of these, are going to be included in my unwrapped review, so you should definitely check that playlist out, because I am trying to do a little bit better with unwrapping my collection of movies that I have not looked at, because I'm a terrible little, film snob, movie hoarder person. So the next Blu-ray is the original Mortal Kombat Blu-ray. I recently, before watching the new Mortal Kombat movie, I rewatched the first movie and Annihilation, which not a lot of people like, and I totally understand why, but I just was why not own it on Blu-ray? It just gives me a lot of nostalgia, and it was a fun movie. I mean, it has its flaws, but it was a fun movie, and it did really well, in my opinion, for its time, since there were not a lot of video game movies at the time. So that's Mortal Kombat. Next is a horror movie that I like, both the original and the remake, and one day I would like to own the original, but this is Quarantine with, I think this is Jennifer Carpenter. I mostly know her from Dexter, but yeah, I really love this movie. I've seen it a bunch of times. I also like the original quite a lot. I think I'm almost done, or I did finish watching all of the sequels for Rec. I think I've seen all of the Quarantines. I think there's only two, but I did watch them. But this was just a very good found footage movie, and I don't really like a lot of found footage, like first person movies, but this one did like a really good job, and I highly recommend it for those who like zombies and, what is it? Not infested. I guess it's infested, but like disease movies, I don't know. This is a good movie. I mean, it's not really zombies. It's more of like a disease. Like everyone's getting this disease and they turn into like rabid creatures that just want to like eat flesh, but they're not zombies. But good movie. Good horror movie. Next is a movie I guess is a little divisive. I don't know. I've been trying to watch some stuff from like More Butter, but I guess some people liked it and some people didn't. I haven't seen this in a while, but It Follows. I really enjoy this one. I thought it was very different. It kind of has a take on, you know, passing on STDs and stuff, but it's a monster. It's something that's constantly following you, and when you think that it's gone, it comes back. And yeah, I just like the anxiety-inducing thrill that it gives me. And I haven't watched this movie in a while, but I do remember enjoying it, so I'm looking forward to rewatching It Follows. Here's another international movie that I've watched once, and it really left an impression on me. I don't know if I did a review of it. I know I did one for like, I think It Follows and Quarantine and stuff, but this is, I think it's a German movie. Goodnight, Mommy. Really like this movie. Like I said, I've only seen it once, but it did leave an impression on me, and I was just surprised to see it on the shelf. So I'm looking forward to rewatching this one, but it was really good, and I didn't know which direction it was going to go. It totally surprised me. So I'm looking forward to like rewatching it and seeing all the hints that I missed leading up to the end. Next is Cooties, a comedy horror movie. For some reason, I don't know why I was mixing it up with the Lupita Nyong'o movie. Gosh, what is it called? I can't think of the name of it, but I'll put like a poster or something of it. But that movie, I don't know why it made me think of that movie. I know these two things are two different movies. I've seen both of them. They're both really good. Very funny, entertaining. I wouldn't mind getting the Lupita Nyong'o. Oh, Little Monsters. I think that's what it's called. I wouldn't mind getting the Lupita Nyong'o movie, but I have this one. This one's pretty good. I mean, they're not the same, but they have similar themes of zombies and children and teachers trying to keep things calm. But this has a different take on it, as far as it's like more of a, like, if you hit puberty, of course you're not going to get it kind of thing. I don't know if that's a spoiler, but yeah, I remember liking Cooties. I've only watched it once, but I wouldn't mind, you know, watching it again, obviously, because I bought it. This one I thought I didn't have, but I do. So I'm going to be giving it to my friend. It is the original Chinese version of The Eye. I remember watching this movie for the first time for a speech project. It was trying to convince my fellow classmates to watch the original movies before seeing the remakes, because the originals are always better. Okay, not always. Most of the time, they're better. And the American remake of The Eye was coming out at the time, so I, of course, had to watch the original, and then when the remake came out later, I did watch it, and it's fine. I haven't seen the remake since it came out in the theaters with Jessica Alba, so maybe I might return to that. So I hope she enjoys this copy of The Eye. I don't know why I thought I didn't have the first movie, but I do. I had the first and the third, so I was missing the second one. Next is Rent-A-Pal, is a movie that I have checked out from work, and I didn't know what to expect with this one. I thought, this was some sort of like mind control, whatever thing with evil Will Wheaton or something, and it was a totally different creepy experience that I totally do not mind reliving again. It was very enjoyable, and I look forward to checking this out again. As I mentioned earlier, I was missing the Eye too, so they had it. They had all three. Somebody just donated all three Eye movies, so now I have all three. I believe I bought the first one for said project, and I believe the third one was gifted to me from a friend who was just sending me a bunch of like different Asian movies that I might enjoy. I still have to watch a lot of those, so just stay tuned for that unwrap review for them. But yeah, now I have the Eye 2, and I guess I'll rewatch the first Eye again, and then watch the second, and then watch the third, just do like a whole little marathon. But yeah, I have my collections complete. Next was one that's been on my list after I watched the Masters of Horror with Eli Roth hosting it, even though I don't care for Eli Roth, but he knows his stuff, and I really like the show, Masters of Horror. They mentioned this movie, and I've heard it before, and I was deeply intrigued by its nature, and I hope I enjoy it because I have this very special Arrow video edition of Society. Very nice, like, packaging. It has like a book and everything in it, and a bunch of like limited edition content. So I know what I'm getting into, since they talked deeply about what the twist is and all the prosthetics and nastiness that happens in this movie, and I believe I added this to one of my Letterboxd challenges. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Letterboxd, I'll put a link in the description, and I'll probably throw it on the screen too. But I just thought this was cool. Definitely will be looking at the book. Oh, it's a comic book. It's a comic book. Wasn't expecting that. So it's like a whole comic book. Society Party Animal is what it says on the spine. So maybe after I watch the movie, I'll read the little comic book that it came with. But this is what the packaging looks like. It has these weird faces all over the place. Oh, and there's like little extras, little cards in here. Probably like, oh, these like a lot of promo cards. Oh, there's a book about the movie in here as well. So I got a lot of goodies to like look at when I finally jump into this. It'll probably take me some time because I most likely will check out all these extras and stuff. Just one thing that's kind of slowing me down a little bit with my next unwrap review, because I did watch the movie, but there's like a bunch of extras on it that I'm going to be checking out. Last but not least is this big giant 8-disc horror movie set, the After Dark Horror Fest 3. There are 8 movies inside. It's a box set with a bunch of different movies. I have never seen any of these, but some of the covers looked familiar. So this After Dark Horror Fest 3, hopefully I'll enjoy most of them. I already can tell maybe one of these I'm not gonna like, because it's like the third film in a movie where the first movie was pretty good, and then I heard the second one was not so great. So there's Voices, Slaughter, Perkins 14, I guess that's what it's called. Perkins's 14. Okay. From Within, Dying Breed, the Butterfly Effect 3 Revelations, The Broken, and Autopsy. So, yeah, that's all the movies that are in the box. So, I don't know if I want to lump these all into, like, one, like, episode whenever I unwrap them, or separate them out into, like, their own, like, thing. Oh, this has, like a holographic cover. That's kind of cool. I don't know if they're all like, oh, they're all like that. That's pretty awesome. It has, like, these little ghouls on the bottom. Yeah, I didn't take these out or anything, so yeah, pleasant surprise, these little holographic covers. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I hope this turns out to be, like, a really good purchase. I think this was only, like, $4? Yeah, I think this was $4 or something like that. So that's all the movies I bought from the thing. I look forward to discussing these and reviewing them for you guys. I am not looking forward to trying to figure out where I'm going to put them in my room, though, but we'll see how it is. If you've seen any of these movies, please, like, leave a comment and tell me whether or not I might like these. I don't know. Looking forward to an adventure for the ones I haven't seen, obviously. If you enjoyed this haul video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Peace.